All right, guys, we're going to do a quick video here on the half Nelson. We're not going to talk about the rifle. We're not going to talk about the L-can or hunting or anything else. We're going to talk about the half Nelson real quick. I don't have much battery life, so I got my fingers crossed that it will hold up here. We'll try to make this video quick. So, guys, these are my closing thoughts on this suppressor. There's nothing new about it. It's been around on the internet. It's available to everybody. There's nothing new, all right? But I just want to give you guys some honest feedback. That's what it's all about, right? Honest feedback. Guys, I do like the suppressor, all right? I'm going to give you some quick specs on it real quick. I'm going to tell you about some things that I don't like and a lot of things that I do like, all right? Specs on it real quick. The overall length, we're looking at right around 6.85 inches, so right under 7 inches on the length. Diameter is 1.75. The weight is 12.2 ounces. And it has PVD coating, okay? And I think the coating is just absolutely amazing. If you see a suppressor out there that has any type of PVD coating, I say go for it. I've already melted a suppressor cover on it. I've been hunting with it several times, getting in and out of vehicles, scratching it up, and guess what? I look at it, there's no scratches. I just assume it's going to get scratched up, and the next day I clean it up and it looks like it's brand new. So it's a great coating on it. 100% titanium. I've heard a lot of bad things about it. I don't understand why. I'm sure some people have had bad experiences with everything, but as soon as I show a picture of something, it doesn't matter if it's Q, PWS, Vortex Optic, a thermal scope, a trigger. You always have that one guy that has something negative to say. And it's like that with everything in this industry, and that's fine. I want to get my own experience with it first before I listen to somebody else talking, all right? There's a lot of guys out there that like to talk and never even touch the equipment, so it is what it is. I enjoy it, all right? I had a great time with it. I didn't have any bad experiences with the suppressor. I think it's a great purchase for under $1,000. It shot really well with the semi-automatics, and it shot really well with the bolt guns. One thing that I don't like is the threads. You guys are going to hear me be real picky about threads every single time, regardless if it's a QD attachment or a direct thread. I'm just real picky about it. It's a 5.8 by 24, and it doesn't feel like a true 5.8 by 24. It's a little sloppy. The threads are a bit short because it's designed to run on a tapered barrel. So it tightens up real good on that tapered part of the barrel, but not every rifle has a tapered end. So you have to get the nut part of the suppressor and get it real nice and snug up against the shoulder of your barrel. This rig here doesn't have a big shoulder, so it's a little sketchy. It gets tight, but I don't like the feel. I don't like the feel of that. I feel like every suppressor, especially when it comes to direct threads, it should have a nice tight feel. This rig here is a PWS. This is a pistol that is no longer available to the public. It's a 13.2 SD model, and on the rail it says requires suppressor to cycle. You cannot run this rig without a suppressor. It needs to be suppressed. It's not adjustable. It's the way it came. I've been after this rig for a really long time, and I finally got my hands on it. It's 308. And like I said, it's a pistol with the L-can Spectre here, L-can 1-6. I'm going to shoot off a few rounds here, 60, 70 yards. That way you guys get some good feedback from the suppressor. You're going to hear some steel. I don't want to shoot into the ground. I don't want to shoot into a tree, but I just want you guys to hear the suppressor. I've had great success with it. I've hunted with it. We killed a few pigs with it already. But now it's time to just give you guys my closing thoughts on it, okay? And I think it's a great suppressor. Every suppressor has its pros and cons, right? But this one's been holding up pretty good. Go ahead and shoot real quick, that way you guys can hear it. And this is 115s. I've noticed with this rig, it really likes the heavier stuff, and I don't have any of that right now, so the ejection pattern might be a little sloppy, but it's all good. I like this rig. we're going to have to do a YouTube video on this rig later on. But right now, like I said, it's about the suppressor. It runs really good. Guys, I got another suppressor sitting right over here. I'm not going to be able to talk about it yet, but I will. A lot of you guys suggested it, and I made it happen. The OSS QD 762 Helix. We're going to get to that next. But again, guys, there's nothing wrong with this suppressor. I should be testing out the jumbo shrimp here really soon as well. Guys, again, we know how this industry is. There's going to be negative people everywhere. And me, I like to try to get that experience firsthand. That way I know what I'm talking about. And if I get a bad experience or something happens, I don't have a problem sharing it. I haven't had any issues with the Q product yet. I'm sure things happen, and things happen with every manufacturer out there in the industry. Things happen. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed what you like. If you like what you see, please hit the like button, get those subs going, get the notifications going, and I'm going to do everything I can this week to get more content for you guys. Maybe this rig, maybe the OSS, I'm not sure. I got a lot of stuff to play with. But I'll chat with you guys in the next video. Thanks.